This is All India Radio. In the program Samvaad, now we bring you External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and Railways Minister Piyush Goyal address on India-Bangladesh bilateral trade and connectivity.
I request Shri Piyush Goyal, Honorable Minister of Railways and Commerce and Industry, please give his opening remarks.
It gives me immense pleasure to connect with you virtually and hand over the 10 broad gauge locomotives for the use of Bangladesh Railways. These locomotives will be useful in handling the growing freight train operations between India and Bangladesh to suit the Bangladesh Railways requirement and ensure the usability of these locomotives. They have been modified to suit your conditions. We have made huge strides forward in our respective efforts at achieving development and growth. India and Bangladesh have come a long way in the last few years. Our bilateral relationship today is at its very best. Our neighborhood policy follows our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi's vision of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas or Sabka Vishwas. And I have no doubt in my mind that governments, leaders and the people of Bangladesh and India trust each other, believe in each other and shall remain trusted friends and partners for years and years and years to come. We believe Bangladesh and India have to prosper together. We accord very high priority to our relations, both strategic and economic. The leadership of both India and Bangladesh are committed to revive the pre-1965 railway two countries. Honorable Prime Minister, Her Excellency Sheikh Hasina, has on more than one occasion mentioned that she would like to see all pre-1965 train connections restored between India and Bangladesh. Out of the 7 rail links that existed then, 4 inter-country rail links between India and Bangladesh are functional now, on which passenger and freight trains are running. Both the railways are taking measures to restore 2 more links at Chilahati in Bangladesh to Haldibari, India, and Shahbazpur in Bangladesh to Mahisasan in Assam, India. To further strengthen the rail connectivity in the region, one new rail link between Agartala in India and Akhaura in Bangladesh is being constructed and financed under grant assistance of India. Reconnection of these old links and opening up of new links will further increase connectivity, trade, and the love and affection that the people of both countries have for each other. Cooperation in railways has become one of the hallmarks of a renewed India-Bangladesh relation. During the COVID-19 crisis, when cross-border movements were disrupted severely across the world, both the railways have shown exemplary foresight in managing the crisis and maintained the supply chain by stepping up transportation of essential commodities, especially during the holy month of Ramadan. A new high of running more than 100 loaded freight trains in a month was achieved in June 2020. To add to these services, I am glad to know that both the railways have recently decided to introduce parcel train services as well as container train services via Benapul in Bangladesh. Both these services have already started in the month of July. These 2 services will enable us to move a wide range of products, particularly agri-products, FMCGs, yarn, fabrics, milk powder, etc. from both sides, Bangladesh and India. It is also expected that commercial vehicles will also start moving by rail, and the first rake is expected to be transported later this month. Under the present COVID situation, the railways have proved to be the best possible way to continue our bilateral trade without any disruption and health risk. Day-to-day lives of people will be directly impacted by all the new services our two railways have introduced and will continue to introduce for a better future for our people of Bangladesh and India. In fact, I'm happy to share with you that in July, in the first 25 days of this month, the railways freight movement has been restored at the aggregate all India level to 93% of the level prevailing 1 year ago. It shows the rapid speed with which the Indian economy is coming back on track under the inspirational leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and I am sure Bangladesh also will continue to make rapid strides under the leadership of Her Excellency Sheikh Hasina. We share the common vision of developing connectivity, infrastructure, and to join the hearts of the people of Bangladesh and India. I would like to commit on behalf of the Indian Railways our complete, unstinted and unlimited support to Bangladesh in its development of the Bangladesh rail network. We had wonderful engagements with the Honorable Minister of Railways in Bangladesh, His Excellency Mohammad Nurul Islam Sujanji, with whom I think I built a very personal rapport and friendship. And during that visit, I had committed to him that we shall give you these locomotives. I am delighted that function is concluding one part of our discussions. We had discussed several other projects and programs together. We stand committed to work for further bilateral trade, bilateral improvement of our development agenda, and I commit to you on behalf of the leadership of the country, on behalf of Prime Minister Modi, on behalf of the people of India, that we will always accord the highest priority to Bangladesh, its needs, and under the strong leadership of our two respective Prime Ministers, we will be a showcase of regional cooperation for the betterment and to meet the aspirations of the people of Bangladesh and India. I conclude by conveying my grateful thanks to the Honorable Ministers from Bangladesh, to my good friend and colleague, Dr. Jay Shankar, Dr. Suresh Angadi, and to all the officials on both sides for their support. I look forward to many, many more such milestones for a better development of this relationship in the years to come. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, sir, for your warm and encouraging words. May I now invite Dr. S. Jaishankar, Honorable External Affairs Minister, Government of India, to address the gathering, please.
Thank you. Your Excellency Mohammad Nurul Islam Sujan, Honorable Minister of Railways, Government of Bangladesh, Excellency Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen, Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs, Government of Bangladesh, Shri Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Minister for Railways and Commerce and Industry, Government of India, Shri Suresh Angadi ji, Honorable Minister of State for Railways, Chairman Railway Board, Shri V.K. Yadav ji, Foreign Secretary, Harsh Shringla ji, Secretary Railways, Bangladesh Government, our High Commissioners, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to join my colleague, the Railway Minister, at the handing over ceremony of 10 broad gauge locomotives to Bangladesh. With this, we have been able to fulfill an important commitment made during the visit of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to India last October. The Ministry of External Affairs and the Ministry of Railways have been very effective partners in implementing the Neighbourhood First policy, and this has been most evident in the case of Bangladesh. Our two countries continue to script a relationship of Shonali Adhyay, guided by the progressive vision of Prime Ministers Narendra Modi and Sheikh Hasina. Very few countries in the world share such close fraternal ties as those of ours. Our partnership today stands out as a role model in the region for good neighborly relations. As your close friend and neighbor, we are indeed happy to witness the transformative growth in Bangladesh. We have seen impressive growth rates in the last few years, and your achievements across all socio-economic indicators have set new benchmarks. Prime Minister Modi, while paying tribute to Bangabandhu at the inaugural Mujib Barsho celebration, had admired the dedication of the people and the leadership of Bangladesh in making their nation Sonar Bangla, as envisioned by Bangabandhu. Excellencies, the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic has posed new challenges to the world, especially in realizing our developmental goals. India stands prepared to cooperate with the people of Bangladesh to tide over these difficult times. The pandemic has also forced us to come up with innovative solutions aimed at minimizing disruption to our supply chain logistics. Thanks to our well-timed efforts, the business communities of the two countries have started utilizing freight trains for transporting commodities and raw materials for manufacturing industries. The movement of freight via rail has also ensured the supply of essential commodities, and they continued undisrupted, as Railway Minister noted, particularly in the holy month of Ramzan, as trade through land borders faced many challenges. I take this opportunity to thank our Railway Minister for his personal support and initiative in that regard. I am equally happy to note that the ongoing COVID pandemic has not slowed down the pace of our overall cooperation. The signing of the second addendum to the Protocol on Inland Water Transit and Trade in May 2020 has increased the number of protocol routes from 8 to 10 and the number of ports of call from 6 to 11, besides including 2 extended ports of call. The successful completion of the trial run of the container cargo from Kolkata to Agartala through Chattogram is indeed a landmark development, as it not only reinvigorates our traditional waterway connections but also brings mutual economic benefits. I am also glad to note, as our Railway Minister underlined, that parcel and container train services have recently been introduced. These cost-effective, time-efficient and environmentally friendly modes of connectivity, be they in rail, inland waterways or coastal, will strengthen our supply chains and open up new opportunities for businesses. With exports to Bangladesh to India having crossed 1 billion mark in 2019, which is a remarkable growth of 43% over the previous year, our message to the business community of Bangladesh is to further enhance the trade engagement with India. India remains a committed development partner of our uniquely concessional lines of credit of close to $10 billion is the largest that India has extended to any country. These projects will help in the infrastructure development of Bangladesh, a prerequisite for its economy to leapfrog to the next level. We need to work together to expedite many of the ongoing projects. Excellencies, as friends in prosperity and growth, we have also faced challenges together. I therefore firmly believe that our partnership will be key to building a prosperous. This will be a truly tribute to the vision of Bangabandhu in this historic Mujib Barsho. I congratulate everyone associated with this event, and we look forward to many more such milestones, especially in this historic year as we commemorate 50 years of the liberation of Bangladesh and the establishment of our diplomatic ties next year. May this partnership remain truly exemplary and forge even stronger our time-tested bonds of friendship. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your thoughts.
You were listening External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and Railways Minister Piyush Goyal address on India-Bangladesh bilateral trade and connectivity. This program was produced and presented by the News Services Division of All India Radio. You can listen to it on our mobile app, News on AIR. This program is also available on our website, newsonair.com. You may email your opinion about this program at airnsdtalks@gmail.com.